25 years ago, we started Idealab as a technology incubator. We modeled it after Edison Labs as a startup studio. We look for opportunities that are big and broken, and then brainstorm technology solutions to fix them. We started off with these first 12 ideas in 1996, and since then, we've had more than 5,000 ideas, started more than 150 companies, and had more than 50 successful IPOs and acquisitions. Here are my most valuable lessons learned. They're the things I wish someone had told me before I started Idealab. 25 lessons from 25 years of starting companies at Idealab. Culture eats strategy. Peter Drucker had a famous quote in business that culture eats strategy for breakfast. What does he mean by that? It means that you can have the best strategy in the world to take your company or your idea forward, but if the culture of the company is different or distinct from what the strategy is, that's going to win. And that means that the culture really, really is important. So how do you affect that? How do you change that? How do you do something about that? Well, it's very important that everybody in your company agree on a culture. It's very important for the CEO to articulate what culture you want to have. I think it's best to have that culture derived as a group by having everybody participate. But however you derive it, whether it's solo coming from the CEO at the top or whether it's a group effort to determine it, it's very important that everybody understands what the culture is. And one thing that's incredible is that the CEO, founder, might have their culture very clearly articulated in their own head, but everybody else in the company can't articulate it. And think about how that applies even to all the daily interactions of people in the company. You want people to be able to make decisions like you would if you want everybody to share the same culture. Well, how do you get people to know what that is? Only through a lot of repetition, a lot of discussion, and a lot of sharing, a lot of scenario playing of what to do in different situations so that people can make smart decisions. I really think that if you spend a lot of time talking about the culture of your company and listening and taking input from others and making sure you all agree on it, then you can have a situation where the strategy that you want to carry out in your company can actually be executed because the culture will help make that succeed as opposed to getting in its way.